Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you today. This is Vanessa Calloway, and I am your host. This is going to be such an exciting morning. We want you to enjoy the live broadcast with the star-studded lineup of panelists that will give you an inside look into the making of this most anticipated movie, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and Urban Hydration's exclusive beauty collection inspired by the 6-time Grammy Award winner, Whitney Houston. We will also share the never seen before movie trailer that launches today. Never has been seen before, but it launches today. Here is the movie trailer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Whitney Houston!
A common criticism of you, your music isn't black enough.
Well, who said that? That's just bull. And it makes me angry, actually. It's hateful and uninformed. My whole life, she ain't black enough, she ain't white enough. Well, how about she's not obedient enough? How about she ain't fearful enough? Music is not a color to me. It has no boundaries. I sing what I want to sing, be how I want to be, and reach as big an audience as I can.
No one is like you. You can sing.
Whitney, your daddy's princess. We're building something here, so you just keep singing.
Daddy, my money. I trusted you. You were meant to look out for me.
You two have spent a lot of time together. It's damaging the brand.
Since when'd your little girl become the brand? I miss that.
Don't even worry about it. You're Whitney Houston. What was it like? That love. Millions of people.
The best feeling I ever knew.
Hi, I'm Psyche Terry, and I'm a mom of 3 beautiful children and a co-founder of Urban Hydration. We founded a brand that was purely filled with good, clean ingredients. Ingredients that helped our faces and our skin when they were dry and crackly. We are so happy that we get the opportunity to share Urban Hydration with thousands and even millions of families across the country. Driven by our dedication to community, giving back and saving the planet through clean beauty, in 2016, we committed to providing clean drinking water for communities through a keystone partnership with Water is Life. Through this partnership, with each purchase of an Urban Hydration product, 1 gallon of water is donated to a community without the ease of access to clean drinking water. We've raised enough money to contribute to the construction of not 1, but 2 clean drinking wells in the communities of Kenya. We've committed to building our very own Urban Hydration well by 2020. It's our Give Good, Give Well, Give Life well. We are so proud that this well will serve upwards of 70,000 community members. Let's change the world together.
Wow, was that trailer incredible or what? I'm so excited. I personally cannot wait to see I Want to Dance with Somebody because, Whitney Houston was somebody that I just adored. And this panelist of women that you're about to meet, what can I say? They are incredible. They have so much wealth of knowledge and experience between the 3 of them. It's nothing more rewarding and satisfying than being affiliated with powerful women. Yes, honey, girl power. I love it. My first panelist that I would like to introduce to you is Psyche Terry. She's the founder and CEO of Urban Hydration. You just saw her trailer. And what a wonderful thing that she's doing for communities around the world, trying to make sure that everybody has the right to good drinking water, which is so important. Psyche Terry is a beauty expert and founder and CEO of Urban Hydration, the #1 and the most fast-growing independently owned personal care brand in the market today, with skin, hair, bath, and body products. All collections are formulated to naturally alleviate dry skin and hair in a natural, sustainable, and, this is very important, affordable way. She partners with Water is Life, the brand that helps provide access to clean drinking water to thousands of communities around the world. Psyche, we want to welcome you, sister. So proud of you. My next panelist today is Jo Osborne. She is the Senior Executive GMM of JCPenney, one of my favorite stores. I actually have a credit card. Jo Osborne works with JCPenney, acting as Senior Executive General Merchandise Manager for beauty, and is responsible for driving community success in our beauty business. Osborne has extensive beauty experience with a proven track record of delivering significant business growth through brand positioning, customer understanding, and gaining market shares. We want to welcome Jo and can't wait to hear from her. She has a lot of great things to share with us about JCPenney, one of my favorite stores. And I say that sincerely. My next panelist is going to be Nicole Brown, president of TriStar Pictures. Nicole Brown is president of TriStar Pictures. She oversees Sony Pictures, specially labeled includes all film development and production. In 2019, Brown was appointed head of TriStar Pictures, making her the first Black woman to run a live action label at a major studio. Congratulations to you. Brown has been instrumental in securing several major deals and overseeing projects for the studio, including the highly anticipated Whitney Houston musical biopic picture, I Want to Dance with Somebody. These panelists, these women are dynamic, they are diverse, they have a lot to share with us, and I can't wait for you all to meet them and hear from them. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you all. How's everybody today? How's everybody?
Amazing.
Great.
Thank you.
Are you as excited about this as I am? Come on, you got to be. Right?
Absolutely. And thank you for sharing the trailer. That was really fun to watch. It's an exciting day.
Because we are the first to see it. So that is something really special, right? But ladies, I know that you have to be excited because I know we all, who isn't a Whitney Houston fan? Who didn't love her, right? And what a way to honor her legacy by having this biopic to just show the world who she was. We all have difficulties in life, but she was a rock star to us all. So I got some questions I'm going to kick off and ask you ladies because our audience is dying to hear from you. Question number 1 is for you, Nicole. Tell us about the I Want to Dance with Somebody film. And why was this movie appealing? What was appealing about this movie for you to get it made?
I think it starts with what you said, Vanessa. She is an absolute legend. She was an inspiration to so many people, musicians, and she opened up doors for more musicians to believe in themselves and go global, but also to little girls who had never seen a woman like her go all the way and be this kind of global princess. And I think that her voice is unlike any voice of our generation. And it touched us, it spoke to us, it made us feel seen, it made us feel heard, it articulated our heartbreaks, it articulated our joy, and it's just a no-brainer that it's time to see Whitney's legacy celebrated in the most beautiful, prestigious way, on the big screen, hearing her big, beautiful voice, and getting to honor her the way she deserves.
Agreed. And this question is for you, Jo. What are some of the things that JCPenney customers and our audience out there, what should they know about the partnership that you have with this incredible
Vanessa,
film?
I can't tell you. When Psyche called to tell us about this amazing partnership, we were all hanging on every single word that she said. it's an unbelievable one to have with so many pictures. I want to dance with somebody. And we've all got those special memories and exciting stories. And we were just desperate to hear how Psyche was bringing urban hydration and all of this together with like wonderful product. And I think what she's delivered is something really iconic, authentic, and it's exactly what we all want to have, and just to hold on to some really special products when we see sight of this great like movie in the theaters. We're entirely lucky to have this as an exclusive brand with us, with this partnership. And we see everything through the lens of the consumer. And that's something that's wholly important to us. And, you know, to have unbelievably strong, skilled women in the industry, JCPenney is so excited to get behind of those. And you said yourself at the beginning of the intro to Psyche, she's a powerhouse, right? She's an unbelievable businesswoman. She's a mother. She's a philanthropist. Like, we've been really extremely lucky to have Urban Hydration as a brand with us. So the customer, our customers, you said yourself, you're a huge fan of JCPenney. When they see the 4 products, well, the sets that she's delivered across every area from hair, skin, body, you're going to want every single one of them. So I'm not going to spill the beans on everything, because I know Psyche absolutely has delivered so much in this, but honestly, it's super special and we're delighted to have this exclusive partnership. So Psyche, a massive thank you for that.
Yes, and I'm excited to take my credit card to JCPenney and get my Urban Hydration products for some Christmas gifts. That's what I'm going to do. And Miss Psyche, the lady of the hour, who's brought us all together for this worthy cause. What was the inspiration and design process that behind your collection? Tell us a little bit about your collection and what's your process and what inspires you to do this?
You know, all of you women, first and foremost, I'm so honored to be even in this area with you, just to have this air with you, and you know, to have the opportunity to really celebrate legacy and to celebrate women, and a woman that has inspired me to authentically be me. Like, she was all about authenticity, and I feel like just from the trailers, I can see that is captured. I'm excited to see the capture, and I did my very best to capture and share that love for that I have for her and that the world has for her in this collection. We've been very specific about fragrances and what we named each collection, from glam to glow to shimmer and shine. I mean, there were so many hands and so much love and so much care and attention that went to each and every ingredient and each and every product. Every product is still by Urban Hydration, which means it's clean, and every product still gives back to building wells in Kenya, which I know is just such a big part of why I think that Nicole and Sony is willing to partner with us. Is we do our best to also inspire other women-owned businesses and other small businesses, but it's activities and launches like this that are just beyond community. Like, I can't even explain how I really feel inside about this opportunity.
Well, Psyche, I would dare to say that you are doing better than your best, because not only are you creating a wonderful product that, you know, people can use, but it's also benefiting other people around the world for something that is as important. We take water for granted. I mean, you know, we really do things that we do every day that we need every day. Until you don't have it, we all take it for granted. So not only are you contributing to beauty, which is important to us all here, but you're also contributing to just mankind. So personally, I want to just point that out again and say thank you, because that's really important.
I love it too. I mean, I feel like there's this spiritual connection between where you are in your life and leadership, Psyche, and even Whitney Houston. I mean, a piece of the story, which you can kind of get a sense of even in this trailer, is her leadership, her agency, this desire to build something through her voice, a business, an enterprise, and go all the way. And I think she was one of those leaders, and we stand on her shoulders as female leaders in the business as well, that when people open doors and push and create new business models for us all to look at, we then get to stand on their shoulders and continue to build. And I'm so proud of everything you're doing, Psyche. And I love seeing that you're there, Joe, at JCPenney's. I think it's so important to have equity and inclusion at the highest levels of business, because then we get the products that we want and the partnerships we want. And so I get very excited to sit up here with you guys and think about where we are in the world.
Yeah, it is exciting. And I'm gonna move up to some fun in a minute, but I just want to add this. It is exciting because what I love is to see women support women. You know, I think who said there's a bad place in hell for women who don't support other women. Who was that? One of our politicians said that. And it's the truth. Women who don't know how to support other women, that's an issue for me. So what I love about this moment today, because when Psyche called me, it was a no-brainer. You know, anything that I have this philosophy. If people are doing great things in the world and I'm not personally doing it, the least I could do is support them and help them. So when she reached out to me and explained what she was trying to accomplish today, I felt the least I could do was support her and help her. And to see these other two beautiful, great women who have powerhouses in their own right, in their own professions, take out the time to do this. For our audience, I just want everybody to understand how significant this is, because we must support each other. That's a given. So ladies, I'm going to do something fun now, okay? This is for the audience. I have a couple of fun poll questions. Okay. Who do you plan on seeing the movie with? A, your friends. B, your family. C, me, myself, and I. Or D, something fun. Maybe you have something else in mind. We want you to fill that out, because what we're going to let you know is later on, you can just go to the YouTube or in our chat and you can see the results of the poll. So once again, who do you plan on seeing the movie with? A friend, family, or me, myself, and I, yourself, by yourself, with yourself, and your popcorn and your soda, or something that you want to do that might be incredibly different that nobody's thought of. Please share that with us. We're going to have some fun, and you can check it out later on in the chat or YouTube. Now, I have a question for Nicole, because we got to keep this conversation going, because it is just way too good. Okay, Nicole, what has been the most challenging thing about bringing the script to life? Because I'm an actress and I direct, and I know that what people don't understand, getting it from the page to either the stage or the screen, that's a whole journey in itself. And there's always going to be challenges that we overcome, but there are challenges along the way. What were some of the challenges you had?
Well, luckily we have a gorgeous, marvelous film. So I'm so excited. And it was written by Anthony McCartan and beautifully directed by Casey Lemons. And there were challenges. I think one of the hardest ones is that we all know Whitney so well. And we all have our favorite moments. I mean, she has seared moments into everyone's life. And so it was picking, what are the right moments that we want to share in this special film? And making those decisions were hard at times, because you're like, oh, but they love that one and they love that one. But really, I think with the guidance of Anthony and Casey, we found the moments that truly articulate who the real Whitney is and was, and give you in this beautiful film her essence, and give you a real intimate connection to her that I don't think we've ever had. So, couldn't put everything in the film, but what we have is powerful and memorable, and I think you'll see some of your favorite.
Nicole, like a 4-hour movie, probably, huh?
I promise you, it's not a 4-hour movie.
No, I said if you would have put everything.
Yeah, it would have been part 2 and part 3, and then we'd be like.
Nicole, I'd have gone back to watch part 2, 3, 4, 5. Literally, you'd have had me.
I would too. Hey, maybe we can. Let's make the first one a hit, and then we'll see.
Well, I'm sure that you guys picked out all the great moments, as difficult as it was, and you had a lot to choose from. So we're excited to see it.
She gave us so much. It's all Whitney.
I cannot wait. As I say that sincerely. Psyche, you have my next question. What excites you the most about this partnership with Sony Pictures? Because you're a small business owner and you have challenges of your own, and you're an entrepreneur. You started your own business from the ground up. So what is exciting for you?
Oh man, I think at the film, right? The film coming out. I think today happening. I think the products being live on JCPenney.com and the products finally being in JCPenney stores. those are the deliveries, right? And I always love now as a mom of 3, and Nicole and I talked, and she's like, you're a mom, I'm a mom. The thing about being a mom is, for me, is I forget all the labor, right? I forget the pains. I forget every push, every whatever else happened in that room. I don't remember. But the baby is just so cute, right? And you want to share it. This is the like baby shower or the sprinkle. Now we can see the baby and ooh and ah. So I think as far as the challenges are concerned, they definitely exist, right? And I think to Nicole's point of everyone has their favorite. I think for me, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, Vanessa. So it's like, I wanted to put the kitchen sink into this opportunity. I wanted, any and everything. I think we started with, this is behind the scenes, right? So I think we started with like 15 different options, and we had to keep scaling down. And I wanted, of course, 15 different options. And I wanted it all because it's so good and she's so good. And the fact that we get to recreate and reshare and really authentically give people a piece that they can kind of carry forever. And I remember our buying team at JCPenney sharing, this is something that people may keep forever and they will keep close to their heart, and they'll have one of the little tote that you get to have forever. And those little pieces for me were just really intentional and really special that we could share with the world. And going through, picking colors was a big deal for me. Picking which one would have sparkles and which one would shine. All I knew was, it was just like glitter, shine, sparkles. That's what Whitney means to me. That's what her experience was like to me. That's what her legacy means for me, and it means for my daughter, is be as verbose as you can, be as amazing as you can, inspire as many women as you can, and go. And I feel like I did with the collection. We did with the collection. We've got a phenomenal crew at Urban Hydration, from shipping it to delivering it to marketing it. It's not a one-woman show. I've got a phenomenal team, and we've all seen our troubles. We've all been in the labor room together, but hey, the baby's here. So what are we talking about?
Right. Like you said, we forget the things that we love the most. We forget how hard it took us to get it here. But also, there's always some pain, and when you have to gain something important, everything that comes out great, you have to put that labor pain behind it to make it happen. So congratulations, you did it. Now, this is for you, Joe. Why is it important for JCPenney to partner with small businesses?
Oh, I love that question as much as anything. What I love about beauty is that constant innovation and disruption in the market. I think it's that one moment, and I've been in the industry for such a long time. And at JCPenney, we're in the start of rolling out 610 beauty doors. And right from the outset, from our DNA, it was about really finding those innovating brands. And for me, the smaller businesses have really got that pulse on the consumer, and they know exactly about those innovation shifts that the market need. And I think, we've gone through so many like global changes and everything. And the smaller businesses, for me, give us that opportunity to give a real platform for brands and that might not necessarily have been seen anywhere else. And we're here to make change. We need to break down boundaries. And JCPenney is an unbelievable department store that, is really connected with the community and our consumer and the working, diverse American consumer. And just to bring these smaller brands to life gives that touch point that they might not necessarily have had in the past. So if we can continue to do that and build that out across 610 doors, these smaller brands become the bigger brands, and we give a platform to keep changing it and just keep this industry really exciting, from that red lip, that skincare, all of those moments. For me, it's something I'm really passionate about. And, Psyche, you said the same. It's a team. It's something that's in all of our team and, not just in beauty. It's across our whole business about how we can make change, break down boundaries, and just platform new, smaller businesses to become the kings, right? That is just, for me, it's a really special moment to have that opportunity to do so. And do you know what? The partnerships are amazing. So amazing, because you can be really personalized and do great things together. And what we're able to do to deliver with this partnership, Like, we had to think about those 360 activations of how we can, everything that Psyche and her team have done together to build out this. You've got to think about those 360s about it, how it comes to the customer. So, and I think that's something that you can do exceedingly well with a smaller brand. So yeah, that's
And also, I could only imagine, Joe, that it feels good. It has to feel good to be able to reach down and pull up a smaller company, like you said, and put them on a platform and watch them grow, and the success that becomes, with them as you help somebody else. I can only imagine that must be really good.
And yeah, it does feel good, and Vanessa, but it's the point of the brands as well. And I think what's really important with smaller brands, exactly like Urban Hydration, the connection with the philanthropic side of it too, like giving back, like that for me is all of those moments you're like, yeah, this is so right. And that's really important to the brands that we bring to JCPenney Beauty as well. So I feel really proud of that and proud of just the change. So yeah, really, really, really excited.
And again, I come from a story side, and I just keep thinking about how even the smallest details of being, homegrown by mother, by a family, and launching something that's never been launched before, and going all the way and being seen by a big company like JCPenney's. I feel like that story is in the spirit of what's in the story of I Want to Dance with Somebody, and what's been sort of the road that Whitney went on. And so I just love it. I love that. And the philanthropic side of it. Whitney was so generous and cared so deeply about so many causes. So I just love that there's so much authenticity and narrative connection in this product and this relationship between all three of us. And it's all about doing it right and making sure that the connections and the business models are authentic, especially when you're linking it to a story and to a story about someone. So I just feel like this is a really beautiful partnership that's in Whitney's spirit.
Well, let me ask you something, Nicole. I'm glad you brought up, the film again. What do you think the audience is going to find most surprising about this movie?
I think they're going to be blown away by Naomi Ackie.
Okay.
Naomi Akkie's performance as Whitney Houston transports you, and it makes you feel like you're in the room with Whitney. And that magic, that stellar performance that so honors Whitney is the secret sauce of this film. And I'm just so excited for people to experience that.
Wow. I hear that she is exceptional. I've already heard that. So I'm really looking forward to her performance as an actress and a director. And, it's just going to be great to see. I love seeing young talent blossom and explode. That always excites me too.
Big shoes to fill. But it
always excites me to see young, people really get up there and do their thing. It really does. And Psyche, now we talk about, the queen herself, Whitney Houston. Do you have a memorable moment or a Whitney story? Because it was obviously you, from my understanding, you chose this project. You had the opportunity to do something else with another project, but this project was something you chose. Why was that? What was important about the partnership for you? And do you have a Whitney story that you can share?
My Whitney stories are similar to so many other big fans across the globe, which first off, hello, that is huge, right? To have had, even now, Instagram, Facebook, there's so many platforms to help us reach the globe. But this woman, this dynamo, this just legacy of a background touched the world years before technology is the way it is today. And I think my story for her is the same as so many others, that we didn't get a chance to see her. We didn't get a chance to see her, but we were inspired by her through media. And it's why Nicole, you're just so powerful to me, just in your own right, first and foremost, and for standing behind this movie and for putting it out there for me. But I'm thinking now about my little 8-year-old daughter, and for the little girls that are coming up that can now have something tangible, right? That didn't get a chance to be there or see or hear, but you help us keep this legacy alive. And I am so appreciative of that. My moment is always going to be singing her song, choosing, like so many other fans, choosing to belt out loud as if I was her at my wedding. It was like after my wedding night, and my husband and I wanted to sing it, and I felt like he should know every sound that I could portray as her, and I just belted out. I wanna, I won't do it for you here, but that was. Very many of them. I sang very, very many. I say it again. So my whole background. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, my whole background is everything she had ever done. And honestly, I didn't realize that until the movie started to come out. And I went, I'm hearing all the songs. And I'm like, yep, that one. I know that one too. I know that one too. And the thing is, I know them a cappella. And I think I'm best when I sing alone. And I don't need a band. I don't need anyone to sing it with me because I sound just like her. Right. So I think that is my moment, is that she helped me feel powerful and she helped me feel strong. And here's what's so special is she helped me feel like I could be heard and that I mattered and that her beauty was my beauty. I can remember different visuals that I just, as she said, there's some seared moments from her life that are seared into my heart. And that was, I think that's why I chose this, is because I feel like her history, her legacy chose me. I knew there was something special.
Like some of our lives, she became the soundtrack to our lives.
Yes, that is the best way to put it. There's so many songs, right? And then it's like, I need to just put that on because this is the moment that I'm living right now, right? So I love the fact that the movie is called I Want to Dance with Somebody, because that is the way I feel right now. It's the way it makes me just feel so good to be able to put this product and this collection out, to partner with JCPenney. They've been phenomenal. And Joe, thank you for your kind words. But I tell you, as a small business, as an up and coming brand, as a family owned business, with my kids, I tell my kids all the time, you're owners too. And my husband and I run this company like day and night, in and out. And when we get opportunities to partner with big companies and to share our creativity, it's nothing like it. And I think that is why I chose this opportunity. And I really feel like I was picked. I don't think I was chosen. I'm just appreciative of the opportunity overall. This is going to be fun, and it is fun.
That's a very good segue for me too, because Joe, I want to ask you, representing JCPenney, what are some of because this launch is today, and these products have not been seen on the website today. I mean, everything is just so exciting because it's all today. What can you tell the audience some of the exciting products that you guys are highlighting for Psyche's company?
I feel like I need to do a proper show and tell. Like, this is like, honestly, the products, and this is why I'm going to drive you to the website, because we are the only retailer to have access to this. We're super lucky. We've got a hair care set, we've got a lotion set, we've got a body collection set, and we've got a skincare collection set. So honestly, there is a set for everybody. The detail of the packaging, let me just start with that. I was like blown away. I'm like, let me get hold of that holographic. Like, it's stunning. You can self-gift, like literally the amount of products that I wanted to buy. I'm like, how many am I allowed to get? And literally I need to ship them like to all my friends and family. Honestly, it's a beautiful array. But moreover, going back to, again, the authenticity of what Psyche does, the ingredients and what she's put into this product is so special. In the same way, Nicole, how you think about, like bringing together that film and all of those great people in it, what Psyche's delivered in the product, it's that mindset of wonderful women leaders, and they know exactly what's the right story to give. So Vanessa, I've just urged everybody, have a look at the site. If come into the stores it's just a wonderful collection that is only around for a certain amount of time, right? So I urge you all, go straight to the website.
It's a perfect gift. I need to get a lot. So remind me.
A lot. Yes.
Well, I'm looking forward
to do some personal shopping for all three of you, right? We can take care.
And I plan on purchasing some. I know I'm excited. I'm getting my gift that's arriving today. So I'm very
Ooh la
excited.
la.
One of the first people.
Yeah, one of the first to get it.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. But I'm also going to go and buy some product as gifts so that I can support my friend.
Yes.
That's important. That's
honestly,
important.
Vanessa, I can't think of what's your favorite. I think the Glow collection is I'll say is my favorite, because when I'm very I'm a musician, right? I play violin, and when I play, I see stories. So when I created the collection, I could see stories of what I remember and what I know about her life. And for me, the skin was just like, when I would see the beads of sweat on her beautiful, like flawless face, I just want our skin collection to make people feel that way, right? So that I think is my best. And that hand collection, I thought about how she just like held her hands, and how I've seen even in the trailers, like Naomi Aki, you mentioned, like she blew me away in the trailer, and just the way she held her hand. So I thought, let's have a hand collection that's responsive just to the glow that she showed there as well. So we've got the grace. I mean, I was so intentional with the grace, the glow, the glam, all of the things that she's helped me feel like is what we named the collection. And JCPenney.com and in JCPenney stores.
Now that is a good, because this is for the audience now. So I'm gonna do another poll question, and that's a good poll question coming segueing out of what you just said, Psyche, about this incredible collection that is available today, JCPenney.com. But what are you planning to do, ladies and gentlemen, with your I Want to Dance movie beauty collections? A, I'm not touching them. They are collector's items. B, call me Santa. I'm giving them away as holiday gifts. C, don't judge me. I'm using all of them for myself. Or D, something that I didn't mention. So what are you planning to do with your Want to Dance movie products? Everybody, once again, I'm going to remind you that you can get the answers to this poll on YouTube or in our chat. I want to share with everybody because this has been such a great conversation, ladies. And once again, I'm just so honored to be here with you all. One thing I love is powerful women. I love powerful women. But I want to share just one quick Whitney story with you all. I had the pleasure of being on Broadway in the original company of Dreamgirls. And one of our favorite things to do, we would go down in the Village to the Village Vanguard, because Sissy Houston would be singing there. So we would run down there, after our show, and we would go as a group of us because we were just like fans. And Sissy would bring her daughter, Whitney, out to sing. Whitney looked like an angel. I'll never forget the first time I saw her. It was like, oh my God, she was gorgeous. Her skin just glowed. She had that little short fro. That smile was bright and beautiful. And that child opened her mouth, honey, and everybody was like, what? And then we kept coming back down just to see Whitney, because after a while, Sissy was still performing, but we had all fallen in love with her 16-year-old daughter, Whitney. So we go. Of course, we finally meet Whitney. We meet Sissy, because now we look like stalker fans, because we're down there all the time. So they probably thought we were crazy, And then she did, when she was discovered, which was amazing, they did at the Beacon Theater, also in the Village, they did her introduction to her first album. And we had the pleasure of being a part of that. And this is like what, the early 80s, 1980, whatever it was. And I just never forget seeing this young, beautiful spirit. She was just so beautiful. And when that child opened her mouth to sing, when you was there live in the room with her, it was amazing. And every time I see her, and when I would see her throughout the years, because I did see her on and off at different parties and different functions, and she remembered me. She was always very sweet to me. But every time I would see her, I just saw that beautiful 16-year-old angel. She looked like an angel. So that's one of my fondest Whitney stories. Y'all think I was going to share one? You guys had one. It was my turn to get one in too. But ladies, is there any last moment?
I just think Vanessa, I'm just so moved by that, because it reminds me the power of her voice. That there you are, you're on Broadway, you're a singer, you made it, and there's this little woman whose voice is so irresistible. It's so powerful to you that you became this instant fan, you know, and found your way to find her and follow her. And I just think that's it's incredible. It's a testament to what a voice she had. She was the voice. I mean, the one thing I'll say is, in the film I Want to Dance with Somebody, one of the it wasn't a question, was we are using Whitney's voice. There's no comparison. There's no one who comes close. So we use the masters, and the experience of the film, the sonic power of it does take you back to those performances, and you feel like you're in the room. It is a concert in that sense. And I'm really excited that we can hopefully touch people with her incredible voice and feeling like you're in those original moments the way you felt. So thank you for sharing that story. That's really special.
I will never forget. I never forget that. I mean, as I tell the story, I still see her face. That's the impact that it had on me. And I was in my early 20s, because this is like early 80s, and she was 16. But I never ever forget that. I can still see that face, that smile, and that skin was just gorgeous. And then the afro. But ladies, we're gonna say bid adieu to our audience. But before we close out, any last remarks that you ladies would like to share with our audience or with each other? This has been a very empowering and powerful panel discussion, not only supporting and highlighting the movie that's coming out in December, but just supporting women and the causes that we all have, and you, Psyche, for giving back to the community of the world. Is there anything that anybody would like to finish? Any last thoughts?
Well, I just love to say thank you. Oh, sorry, Psyche, I'm literally already talking over you, but
I'm busy crying, so you go ahead.
Vanessa, what stories, Nicole, like the magic that you've been able to bring to screen and Psyche product. Like, I feel extremely lucky to be surrounded by 3 amazing women, and all of the changes that's going to happen through this movie, this product. It's just magical. And can we all go to see it together is my ask. Like, I wonder if there was that like tick, and I was going to answer A, B, C, D to every single one of those. So thanks for inviting me today. That's really what I wanted to say. So Psyche, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Joe. You ladies are our inspiration as up and coming women that are working so hard to be the best we can be. And each of you exemplify that in your own walk in life, which I think is even more fun, that each of us on this panel represents so many different ways that, you know, my little 8-year-old can grow up to be and still impact so many people on one, you know, one collective level. So I am in my heart crying listening to these stories, just to be honest with you. And I went, oh man, Nicole, I am going to be clearly, I didn't think about how many tears I'll shed watching the movie.
No, you're going to be a mess. Even in the happy scenes.
I squished. I can't even listen to this without crying. I am so ready for December, more than I can feel. And I'm so squishy that I'm thinking maybe what we should do, ladies, right? Because I speak for the fans of the world right now. I'm like, we should get the collection, get the hair collection so we can have our hair feeling like it, get the body collection so that our body can glisten and glam, and make sure we have our hand collection, right? So I'm just thinking that make sure the skin, because we got to make sure we have that skin, right? And then go. And I think, I don't know, that's what was in my head, is I think I just need that. I literally was just thinking that I was putting my outfit together, my friends. So you really have me thinking, who am I gonna go with, and which collection, and how I'm gonna gift those. But before then, I'm just celebrating with you all. Congratulations on a phenomenal accomplishment, Nicole and Joe and Vanessa. Thank you for being such a phenomenal friend and such a huge support since day one. You are just absolutely phenomenal, and all 3 of you women truly just exemplify what little girls like my little Faithy are growing up to be like. Thank you again.
Anything you want to say last minute, Nicole?
I mean, I just second that. I'm so moved. I was so excited when Psyche expressed interest in our product and then collaborated with JCPenney's. And this is it. This is about when you feel the inspiration and you feel that we can shift the world by one person or by a big thing, you do it. And so I'm excited and I'm moved about what this product does and how it excites and inspires people and does good in the world. I'm excited about this movie and how it excites and inspires and honors Whitney. And I'm just excited about women doing great things. So thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me be a part of this incredible team and group of women. And happy holidays.
Yes, I wanted to wish you all happy. You took the words right out of my mouth. Happy holidays to you all, ladies, and thank you for letting me share in this very special moment. And I can't wait to see the film. And I want to remind our audience, please put it in your calendars, grab your friends, get your outfits,
get your packs,
together,
and make it a night, and then see it again.
And let's support I Want to Dance with Somebody so that it becomes a huge box office movie. That's important too, especially when you have Black people in movies. We need it to be big. We know we got Panther coming out, so you all would have seen Panther by then. So this is the one next month. You got Panther this weekend, and next month you got I Want to Dance with Somebody. So there's no excuse. But really, we urge everyone to go out and support this film because you're supporting not only the women here, but you're supporting Whitney's legacy. And she was a treasure to us. She was a joy. I was going to wear my Whitney t-shirt, but I said, oh, they're not going to see it. So I didn't wear it. So I was like, oh, it's going to cut off Whitney's face. That's just honoring her. If I'm going to wear it, it's got to be seen because I am a huge fan, always have been. And I'm going to do a little commercial, but I want to thank you, ladies, and just wish you all the best of everything always.
Thank you.
All right. So now, everybody, on Thursday, December 1st, Urban Hydration and JCPenney at Stonebriar Mall in Fresno, Texas, are proud to host an exciting in-store event to celebrate the launch of Urban Hydration's exclusive I Want to Dance with Somebody movie beauty collection. The party will go on, baby. It's going to be happening. It's going to be hot from 5 to 7, starting with a hairstyling competition where JCPenney's salon stylists will use the collection to recreate and showcase iconic looks from the film on the runway. Now, come on now. If that doesn't sound fun, I don't know what does. And who doesn't like a good hair competition? Then they will continue with a dance party hosted by one of Dallas's most popular radio show hosts, Dee McGuire from Dee in the Morning at K104. So I want to make sure everybody put that in your calendars and make sure that you support the movie that is coming out in December. And we just wish you all the best, always, always the best, and happy holidays.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Whitney Houston!
Common criticism of you, your music isn't black enough.
Who said that? That's just bull. And it makes me angry, actually. It's hateful and uninformed. My whole life, she ain't black enough, she ain't white enough. Well, how about she's not obedient enough? How about she ain't fearful enough? Music is not a color to me. It has no boundaries. I sing what I want to sing, be how I want to be, and reach as big an audience as I can.
No one is like you. You can sing.
Whitney, your daddy's princess. We're building something here, so you just keep singing.
Daddy, my money. I trusted you. You were meant to look out for me.
You two have spent a lot of time together. It's damaging the brand.
Since when'd your little girl become the brand? I miss that.
Don't even worry about it. You're Whitney Houston. What was it like? That love. millions of people. The best feeling I ever knew.
Hi, I'm Psyche Terry, and I'm a mom of 3 beautiful children and a co-founder of Urban Hydration. We founded a brand that was purely filled with good, clean ingredients. Ingredients that helped our faces and our skin when they were dry and crackly. We are so happy that we get the opportunity to share Urban Hydration with thousands and even millions of families across the country. Driven by our dedication to community, giving back and saving the planet through clean beauty, in 2016, we committed to providing clean drinking water for communities through a keystone partnership with Water is Life. Through this partnership, with each purchase of an Urban Hydration product, 1 gallon of water is donated to a community without the ease of access to clean drinking water. We've raised enough money to contribute to the construction of not 1, but 2 clean drinking wells in the communities of Kenya. We've committed to building our very own urban hydration well by 2020. It's our Give Good, Give Well, Give Life well. We are so proud that this well will serve upwards of 70,000 community members.
Let's change the world together.